So I'm in the process of editing the Gibson Garage Tour, and I was kind of thinking about yesterday, tossing it around. They have a guitar there that I want, and I've never bought a brand new Gibson before, and I just sold my Strat yesterday, so I think I'm gonna go buy a Gibson. The experience there is just so good. The place is just so good. So I'm gonna go play it, see if it's good. They have what I need in stock as of right now, but we need to get down there because the place is busy. I told Leslie I was going to buy a Gibson, and she said, yeah, you haven't bought a Gibson before for the channel. We haven't, we've done a lot of Fender stuff. So I'm not going to tell you which one. See if you can guess by the time I get there. Let's go.
When you come into the store, first thing we want to do is actually figure out what guitar you want, and that's going to be like you wanted that. And what we like to do is we'll pick up the guitar and we'll actually take you over one of these amps. All of our amps, they have the cab clone sitting on top of them. We got the KRK headphones, and you're running an actual tube amp into the cab clone and hearing your guitar. It sounds like you're playing it, without the speaker, or like
without
you
all the
said, without all the volume. But that's pretty much what you do, and you sit there and you play it. My method is I like just letting people play the thing,
Yeah.
Like I don't like sitting here standing over and letting them. I want them to fall in love with it.
Yeah.
And the more time someone plays it, the more they're gonna fall in love with it.
Yep.
And that's what, for me, that's what I prefer. I like going into a guitar store. I like it when someone comes and checks up on me every once in a while. Like, good, cool, leave. Let me do my thing, But what we like to do is we'll make sure the neck's all clean for you. We'll polish it. We'll throw on a tuner, make sure it's all tuned up, and then hand you the guitar, plug you in. You'll be set to go.
Awesome.
So, going from there, let's say you decide to make the purchase. We take you to the setup counter, which is back here. Paul, he's back here right now. He just went hiding. But no, they do great work over here. But yeah, once it's all done, man, I go upstairs, I pull down the case, and make sure basically you can serial number. All the cases are serialized at the end, so we just grab the right one. I like going to the case candy.
Yeah.
So all this is going to be in this guy. My favorite part is the baby photo. So once they're done at the factory, they've done all the adjustments, it's going to go into its case, they take a picture and they print it off. They put it right here with just the info on the guitar, serial number, model number, date, all that jazz. And they throw it in the case. Strap comes with the guitar. Obviously the hard shell case comes with the Junior. Warranty info. As long as you got your receipt and you call us, if there's something wrong, we'll take care of it. Comes with the owner's manual and a polished cloth, which is handy. And then this thing, I've had more use for these things in when I do my setups than I ever thought I would. Those things have been a lifesaver. It's just a multi-tool you do setups with. So
Since I'm all backwards, and I literally buy cars this way. I literally will, I'll call up and be like, have the thing ready. I mean, if it's worth its weight, then it's going to be good when I get there. So I guess after we've gone to all this work, let me play the thing.
Yep.
And let's have some fun.
Cool, man. Let me go grab you a cable. We'll get you set up.
Cool. Also a confession. I've never owned a Gibson.
Really?
This literally is my first one.
Well, congrats on your first Gibson, man.
Yeah, man. It's my first. Yeah, it's my first one, and it's my first. Yeah, it is actually. I'm sitting here thinking about it, and I don't think I've ever owned one.
Wow.
So,
I mean, there's no better place to buy a Gibson than a Gibson garage. You know what I mean?
Man, and that's kind of the whole. I was like, maybe I should just go back and get the thing, and like edge of breakup power tubes where I can lean on it.
Cool. So we should think of that, because I got the gain. So the master volume's cranked. The gain is about 1 o'clock, and you can really dial in the volume and push those tubes from there. So I got it where it's kind of like a nice breakup right now.
Awesome.
Give her a whirl.
Dude, this thing's good.
Yeah, man.
It is good, good, good. Like, real good.
Good.
God, it's so sick, man.
Yeah, it's a pretty piece, man. Like,
This is exactly what I wanted.
really?
Yeah.
I'm glad, man. That's awesome.
I mean, I didn't know that yesterday until
Yeah,
yesterday
exactly.
when I got here. I saw it hanging there, and I walked past it a few times, or you know, the one that was here yesterday.
Yep.
And I was just like, oh.
I'm glad you got this one because I don't think this one's been played by anybody yet. It's just on the.
Oh.
Maybe just put it straight up there, you know. So that one literally, I haven't even brought it down to replace the other one. We just had another SG standard that we do in its place for now. And so when you told me that this morning, I was like, let me grab that down.
It literally has, it's got like the best fretwork too. Like everything's good.
Yeah.
Everything's good. It's I'm down, man.
Heck yeah.
I'm down. Yeah, let's do it.
Let's do it, man.
Okay, so I know the vlog is a little piecemeal, but there's just so much crazy going on. It's busy in there. The little bit difference in experience that you might get is I called him ahead of time because I knew that they only had a couple of these things, and I was right. There was only one. So I called ahead and or sent Dylan a message and said, hey, I'm coming. Do you have one of these things? I know you can't hold it. And he's like, yeah, I'll pull it right now and start on the setup. So they set every guitar up so before you leave. And so he asked me what string gauge I wanted, pickup height, all that kind of stuff. He asked about all that. So when I got there, the setup guy was already working on it and was almost done. So I hadn't played it yet. So of course I went and I sat down and I played it. So we're going to go ahead and go home and I'm going to actually play it for you. The setup there they have, the only downside to it is I couldn't like listen to it like at volume, you know, with an amp because they have those attenuator boxes on every and speaker emulators on everything there. So the cool part about that is that you actually get to play with the amp like at full chat. You know what I mean? But you didn't get to hear me playing because I was using headphones. So we'll go home, we'll record some stuff. I'll show you. This thing is a sweetheart, man. It is a sweetheart. It's my first Gibson. I've never owned a Gibson before. I don't think. I was trying to think back through all my guitars and I don't think I've ever owned a Gibson. So it's my first one.
Alright, so I guess I should show you what I actually bought. And what we're going to do is I'm going to talk to you and show you. Okay, so we're going to have a couple cameras going here. This is the hard shell case. Oh yeah, I put a sticker on it, by the way. This is the hard shell case that my new Gibson guitar comes in. I did not know that it was actually going to have a hard shell case. I thought it was going to be a gig bag. So when I got there, I literally thought that they had the wrong guitar. So that's pretty cool. So let's open this thing up. I'll show you what we got. Okay, so this is an original series SG Junior. This is basically the modern version of the early 60s Les Paul Jr. that was in an SG shape, which is what I originally wanted, was a real one of those. I tried to buy one from my buddy for like 4 years. Bugged him and bugged him and bugged him and he wouldn't give it to me. So went ahead and bought one of these because it came up. Very simple. Volume and tone, output jack, single P90 dog ear. Obviously that'll be coming out and being replaced pretty soon. Very cool, kind of vintagey correct, thin, super thin, focus, super thin pick guard. that's gonna like potato chip and age very, very well. We've got a rosewood fretboard, and of course it's the Gibson student guitar from the 60s-ish, so it's got baby frets on it, which I didn't think I was gonna like, but it's actually not terrible. So that's pretty cool. Let's flip this thing over and show you how pretty this piece of mahogany is. This thing is absolutely gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. The peg head is on there. It's not broken off, so that's cool. We've got Clusen double line tuners. I mean, everything's right. Everything is right. I'm super stoked with it. Spec-wise and stuff, it's as close as I think I can get for a reasonable amount of money. Of course, custom shop would probably get me closer, but I think this is, for a reasonable amount of money, this is awesome. It sounds great. I'll play it for you in a minute. Obviously, the pickup is going to change because I make the best P90s in the world, so we're going to change those out. But I think I'm going to leave everything else the same. I don't know, I want to get in there and see how it's all put together. We might pull all the wiring out and just replace it with my stuff, and then if I ever want to sell it, I'll put all the original stuff back in so it's not like cut up or molested. So that'll all be in videos. We'll put all that in videos. The setup is almost exactly perfect. The only thing that I need to do some work on is I feel like this nut is a little high. So the first position chords feel a little out of intonation. The rest of the guitar feels awesome. This bridge actually, this bridge here is actually pretty killer. It sounds great, it feels great, it stays in tune, except for just right when I'm like a C chord or an F or an E, you can feel it pulling sharp, and I can just tell that this nut is just a little bit high. So we'll probably, in a video, we'll sort that out too, so that we can talk about that and how to keep one of these crazy guitars in tune, because they are very, very simple, right? This is a very simple guitar. Let me tell you, before I play it for you, I have my favorite guitar of all time. For those of you that don't know, my dream guitar of all time is a 59 Les Paul Jr. double cut in TV yellow with the single P90 and the volume and the tone. They had one there, but it was custom shop, and I didn't quite want to come up off of that much money for that guitar. So I thought this, and this is like my second favorite version of that. And it was attainable, and it was doable, and it basically gets me there sound-wise and stuff. It's super thin, it's super light. It actually balances fine on the strap, like all that whole headstock divey thing. It doesn't do any of that. It feels great. Oh man, dude, I'm so stoked. When I demo this, you're not gonna hear any clean tones because it's not what I bought this guitar for. This guitar is a punk rock guitar, and that's what it's, in my opinion anyway, that's what it's made for. And we might explore some other sounds, maybe get some other players to play it, but I bought it for punk rock sounds. So take a listen to it, and then I'll give you a couple of pieces of information after. So there you go. I got a new guitar. Stay tuned for more videos about it because we're going to be doing some stuff. We're going to be doing some setup stuff with it. We're obviously going to be replacing the pickup with a Dylan P90, which is going to be pretty cool. And you're probably going to be seeing me play this more because I really like it. And I need to play more in videos, so that's going to happen. Make sure you subscribe, make sure you hit the like button, and make sure that you check out the videos that are coming out this week. This is NAMM week. We are in Nashville. We are going to be doing all kinds of crazy stuff. So you're going to see videos all week. And then when we get back to normal schedule, we'll start doing some tech stuff on this and some other things that I've got up my sleeve. So thanks for hanging out. Thanks for subscribing. Thanks for watching. Thanks for sharing. All those things. And we'll see you in the next video.